Welcome to Suman iTTV, India's first and only exclusive IT channel truly dedicated to students, employees, and software professionals, where you can learn, unlearn new things, upgrade your skill set, educate, and empower yourself in IT enabled services. వెల్కమ్ టు సుమన్ ఐటీటీవీ టెక్ టాక్స్ ఏఐ సిరీస్. ఈ ఏఐ సిరీస్ లో భాగంగా మనం ఈ రోజు రే టెక్నాలజీస్ ఎండి అండ్ ఫౌండర్ అజయ్ రేతో ఉన్నాం. అజయ్ గారిని అడిగి ఈ రోజు మనం ఏఐ ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తున్నారు వీళ్ళ కంపెనీలో మనం అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. హలో అజయ్, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ షో. హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
Hi Simi, I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So I just want to know about you first of all. Is this Ray Technology started, when it is started, and what are you before this?
Thank you so much, Simi. I have been in IT for over 27 years now. I have been working with leading multinational technologies companies worldwide. I have been associated with Satyam Computers, Wipro, and many other leading MNCs worldwide. I've been working with enterprises for last 27 years now, and I've seen technologies, from initiations till today, where the AI is dominating the whole technologies world. And current today, we have come here to talk about how AI can bring advantages to the world as a whole.
Yeah, before that, I want to know, you're in a good company, you're working almost 27 years, it's a comfortable lifestyle you have. But what is the reason you want to come out of those companies and you started your own company? Is
Alright.
there any particular reason, the history, what is that behind this Ray Technology started?
I have been an entrepreneur from the start. Before starting Ray Business Technologies and AI Bridge ML, I started two other companies which were in IT again. One was in ISDN, which was the initial technologies for the internet, and the other one was in multimedia. So we started Net for Banners, which was working for a leading company that time, Net for India, operating from Mumbai. And I sold my second venture to Net for India before moving to Hyderabad and joining Satyam Computers here.
Okay, so I want to know, what is the Ray Technologies doing to in the world of software?
We provide digital transformations, cloud, and AI solutions to enterprises worldwide. We help companies to automate their mundane processes, ensuring that they enhance their user experiences and bring efficiency to their existing processes.
So, do you think right now AI technology is sweeping all the other jobs? It's the news all among the students and the software professionals. So, what do you think about that?
I would take a step back and would tell you that what is AI? AI is artificial intelligence, which we say is a computer system which is capable of performing complex tasks which historically were thought to be done by human. It can do the reasoning, it can resolve problems, and it can take decisions by itself by looking at various patterns. Coming back to your question, when that happens, when the computers can do the reasoning by themselves, looking at various data, the patterns, and the algorithms, AI can definitely help companies to do some tasks which are kind of very mundane or kind of very regular tasks which can be automated. While AI can do the automation, and it may impact at some point at some particular jobs, but it will not take away the jobs.
Okay, so it's not going to take away any jobs.
Yes or no?
Okay.
While, as I said, the regular jobs which doesn't require that human intelligence, that is where the AI can become handy, can bring in efficiency, and help you to focus on the tasks which are more important and may need human intelligence. So while if you see the kind of data entry jobs, for example, those data entry jobs can be automated, and the AI can help companies to bring efficiency there, free up the resources who are engaged in doing those jobs which doesn't require human, and the AI can take over and help the companies to put the people on the jobs which has more benefits for the company.
So, but most of the people, if they want to, stick with those companies and with those same jobs, what they need to do?
Yes, good question. They need to rescale themselves. The time has come when they really need to look at what exactly they are working on, where they need to put their their focus on, and people need to upgrade their skills. The companies are here to make profits. They need to see that how they can make better profits, how they can reach out to a better audiences, and that's where they need to have systems in place where the AI can help put their focus on generating more revenues. And that is the time they also need to free up their the resources which are engaged in doing some regular jobs, and that's where they are going to adapt to the AI.
So, if the companies are, hiring many AI experts, also need the companies, right? So, how the companies should be ready to hire the AI experts, and these employees also, how they need to get ready?
There are various initiatives even from the government which is going on in order to reskill the existing workforce. They can take benefit out of that. There are also various online courses which are available easily for everybody to get themselves skilled on the latest technologies like AI, machine learning, and the other programming languages where this people can go and reskill themselves. So there are various initiatives are there, and even the educational institutions recently they have upgraded their courses in order to ensure the latest pass outs, their fresh graduates are well equipped to handle any AI challenges they it may pose when they go to the job market.
So you're talking about the fresh graduates, right? And colleges are encouraging the people, I mean, the students to, upgrade their skills to handle the new software technology. But what about those people who are already into the software and they have a 10 plus years experience, 15 plus experience? What about them?
AI has forced many companies to relook at how their people are equipped to handle latest challenges posed by AI. And many companies have gone ahead and mandated in their companies to ask their not just the junior guys, but even the senior folks like VP and the AVPs to reskill themselves on the AI. The data, very large companies they have mandated every professional in their companies to reskill themselves on AI, so they understand what is going on around. And when they go and talk to their clients, their respective clients, they can talk about how the AI can help to their businesses, because at the end of the day every companies they are working with, they want to bring in efficiency to their systems and processes. And that's where when they are talking to their vendors like these large MNCs, these IT companies, they want their respective managers to talk about how they can help that company with AI, with digital transformation, and with automation, which is very essential for the survival of every companies out there.
So you're saying every company is encouraging their employees to learn and upgrade their skills, right? But in the same way, governments are encouraging to learn these skills, or what are they are taking the steps towards technology?
I have been associated with lots of IT governing bodies like NASCOM in the past, and we are very fortunate to have lots of government initiatives, very proactive government initiatives, where they have taken up various initiatives to educate and skill people on the latest technologies. Our government understand there is a huge need because we are one of the most populated countries in the world, and government knows that any possible impact they need to mitigate the risk now. And that's where lots of initiative have been taken by the respective governments. Even in Telangana here, there are various initiatives have been taken by various government, the latest government, in order to encourage people to reskill themselves on the latest technologies, so they get better prospect and better career.
And what about the packages for AI who are just passed out, the graduates? And what about the people who just learned, who are the experiences having in the software companies? Is there any huge difference?
There has been the people who are having the good knowledge on the traditional IT skills ERP or other technologies like EAI, and if they know very well the AI and how they can apply the business intelligence to their respective customers, they are in big demand. I would say the salaries, the packages which these professionals with good AI skills are getting somewhere from 40 lakhs to us 1 CR annually,
Okay.
and it varies, and it is as competitive as anybody getting in US now.
Okay. So you mean US is also having the same package as well in India?
Now, Indians are getting very competitive salary right here in India, provided they have good hands-on experience on latest technologies.
Okay. So experience means, in your opinion, and knowledge or whatever it is, how they need to prepare themselves to get into this new technology of AI.
AI has been there for over 7-8 years now.
Mhm.
While it was in kind of very initial stage earlier, but it has come a long way and got matured. And the kind of development which has happened in last 2 years, specifically with the advent of Chat GPT, you must have heard about Chat GPT, Gen AI, and now the new term which has come, the AGI, which is artificial general intelligence, which is making it very mandatory for all professionals to understand what these technologies can do.
Mhm.
And all these professionals who are there, they really need to have the understanding how the respective system in the various vertical work, and how they can bring in the AI intelligence to make sure that the systems are more efficient going forward,
Mhm.
and they can be more responsive, can enhance user experiences for the respective customers of that particular company, and they can also bring in efficiency into the system, which is mandatory, which is very essential for all professional to understand.
Mhm. So then, Ajay, in so many areas you are saying AI can use. So what kind of areas and companies or government sectors, what kind of sectors they can use in AI?
Almost every sector, be it manufacturing, be it automotive. You're already seeing the smart cars, so you're already seeing driverless cars, the cars which can park themselves. There is a BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance. You already have seen the UPI, the intelligence which it
Yeah.
can bring. It can give you vast amount of data that how the people are doing the transactions in the real world, the way it has benefited all the small vendors and the SMEs in India. And it is one of the most talking point. You talk about healthcare, you talk about bio, and you talk about pharma companies. So it is going to impact everybody. It is
Mhm.
going to have bring advantages for all the companies operating in their respective sectors. And the AI is not very limited to just the kind of the coding, which is the kind of very common understanding. It's a part of the all the robotics which you see, and any intelligence which you can bring. Earlier, it was the IoT there, if you remember, which the a smart fridge which could order
Yeah.
the vegetables or the curd on the fly the moment it could see that that there is a shortage in the fridge, and it could order the any nearby supermarket to get that done. So it's a very extended version of what we have seen in last 4 or 5 years, and the systems have become more intelligent. The computer vision, which is a very essential part where the manufacturers are looking at how the productions can be more efficient.
Mhm.
The automotive companies are toying the idea of having the flying cars, which will be kind of maybe a realistic, maybe a reality in near future. So there are plenty of stuff. Almost every sector, every vertical can get advantages from AI. We are specifically working with BFSI, banking, financial services, and insurance, where we help companies to automate their invoice and PO data. What we do is that we intelligently extract the data as a human, and we produce the data for further processing, and this data can be on in any format the client may need. Just for example, with our solutions, the companies who were using makers and checkers kind of arrangement, where they are kind of 20 makers who verify that invoice data or the PO data, say in a month time, our system could do that within 1 day.
Okay.
And more accurately, because the AI systems can produce over 99% of accuracy, depending on the models which were trained, depending on the way the data is being collected, etc. And the systems can be more and more intelligent. So it can save millions of dollars for companies, and it can free up the resources to focus on more critical areas where company can be more can get more benefits from AI solutions.
And as well accuracy also, right?
Accuracy is huge, yes.
And so, according to your knowledge, is India using more AI or other countries than India who are using now?
I would say India has been historically service-oriented, mindset. Our even the bigger companies who are operating in IT space have been very service-oriented. We have tried the idea of developing some products, but which has not clicked because of various reasons. Uh, but we are currently not doing that great when it comes to companies adapting to technologies like AI. We were pretty quick in the COVID times to adapt to newer technologies, deploy newer technologies to ensure that we have all the logistics, all the deliveries, or anything which was related to their company operations could be done. But the AI, we are not so quick to adapt to, and that's where we are looking for more companies to come forward and adopt AI technologies.
So, what will be the impact through AI in companies or to the generation of the next generation who's coming to the students?
Students are bound to be benefited from AI, and if you look at the leading national colleges, they are bringing in lots of innovations, lots of initiative to encourage their students to get on AI technologies, not just the technologies, but even the robotics. Recently, IIT Madras, they made automated car, a driverless car, and lots of even the NITs and the triple ITs, they are encouraging their students to get on the newer technologies, which is kind of very promising to me. And students who have good knowledge on the traditional IT skills, and if they are equipped with AI as well, the future is very bright for them.
Okay, so it is not only for the engineering students, whoever is coming, the just passed out, the graduates, and the people who are into the software professionals. Do you suggest to go for the non-techies also, who are into the BCom, BA, BSc, or what are the non-techies also can join the AI courses, can do these jobs?
Yes, that's a beauty. As I mentioned earlier, AI systems work on vast amount of data and the algorithms which are kind of done with the mathematical algorithms. And the people with the knowledge of the common, if they have the common understanding of how the system work, it is very easy for them to get on AI courses, and they can learn AI pretty quickly. Even if somebody who has a good knowledge on math, they can understand the models, they can understand the statistic, and there are various level of courses which they can get on.
And salary wise, is there any huge difference between these techie guys and the non-techie guys who are getting into the AI?
Ultimately, the gap will bridge, because as and when you get well conversed with AI systems, it will not be difficult, it will not be a vast gap between the non-techie and techie, and that's gonna bridge, because even the coding is getting automated. So the way
coding is also automated.
Yeah, which is now
Okay.
the AI can do the coding for you. So even if you're a non-techie and you need to get some particular system implemented, the AI can do that for you. So AI can write code for you. It can check for any errors. So it can work as a tester. It can work as a developer, and it can also give you suggestions how the system which you are building can be enhanced.
So you have seen this 6-7 years people are using the AI, and nowadays people are talking more than the past 6 to 7 years, right? So did you, in your opinion, have you seen the best example of AI, which is the right now any new technology under AI? Have anyone?
As I say, as we discussed earlier, the every industry is going to use.
Any particular industry? Can you give any example for that?
I can give you one example. There is a kind of a large aeroplane manufacturers. They do lots of kind of assembling here in India, and the company were having the issues with the the assembly line, and because it's a very precise manufacturing, precision manufacturing which you talk about, and they were having the problem of fitting the right parts at the right place. And because of lots of similarity, they were the staff which was doing that particular stuff, they were getting confused, and because of any small error, the whole assembly line was being rejected by the US airliners, because it's a kind of safety issues. And because of that, the anytime their assembly line was getting rejected by the the those companies, the company here in India were having huge losses because of that assembly line rejections. So what that company did is they deployed AI to ensure to to identify right elements and right parts to fit at the right place. And it it was a big benefit for that company to have AI, the computer vision, to suggest them what parts to be fit where, by identifying the right fitment, the right part. And as an average, that company reaped a benefit of over 30% increase in their revenue.
And one final question to you. So, the people who are coming out of the colleges, what the colleges need to, implement to get the more jobs through this technology AI?
Well, the government of Telangana and government of India have been working with all the institutions, not just the national level institutions, but even regional institutions, to ensure there is a right industry academia collaboration there. And time to time, they also encourage companies to take up interns, so they can get hands-on experience before they really pass out from the colleges. And those grads who get internship opportunities in the right technologies or the right areas are well prepared to face the the market challenges when they are coming out of the colleges. And even the companies are benefited because the candidates which they get from the market, they are ready to take on the jobs.
Okay.
So the the training period is reduced, and the people can get on the right in the kind of jobs right away, and that way that gap is reduced. So there is a kind of there is a reward even for for the companies to take interns,
Okay.
and they are paid for their internship period. Recently, the government of India have taken up new initiatives where they pay the internship fee directly to the candidate, which is another big encouragement for students to go work in the industry, have hands-on experiences, and be ready when they pass out from the college.
Okay, cool. Good to know this one. And as per your knowledge, how many AI experts in these 6 to 7 years? Is there any so many people are there still yet to we need to prepare for that?
We personally, my company is looking for over 30 senior AI resources right away. There's a huge demand there, and not just we, but overall every companies, they are looking for the right combinations, having industry plus transformational knowledge, which kind of AI can help to have those people onboarded. And there's a bright future, bright career for everybody who have good understanding on the verticals as well as the transformation technologies.
And especially Telangana government is encouraging for these AI jobs in the government sector or in the companies as well. How the government is responding to this?
Hyderabad has been
to switch first of all.
Yes, yeah, right. Hyderabad has been the second largest IT capital of India after Bangalore, or it might have surpassed the Bangalore by now. And Telangana government looks at the opportunity how they can have better opportunity for the people coming out of colleges or whatever the existing workforce we already have. So they have n number of opportunities. They are taking lots of initiative in order to encourage people to reskill themselves, take up the training on the new technologies, or reskill themselves to ensure they have better prospect in the job market.
Okay. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and knowledge in the area of AI. Thank you.
Thank you, Simi.
సో చూసాం కదండి, ఇది ఈరోజు ఎపిసోడ్. మనం ఏఐ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ అజయ్తో కలిసి వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ గురించి అండ్ తెలంగాణ స్టేట్లో అసలు 2 తెలుగు స్టేట్స్లో ఎలా ఏఐ ఉంది అని తెలుసుకున్నాం కదా. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. స్టే ట్యూన్.